There's a company making a clam-flavored candy cane. There is no one on the planet that has ever said, you know what would make a candy cane better? Clam flavor.
Maybe the folks on Cape Cod, they're looking forward to that.
No, folks on Cape Cod know that the only thing that's supposed to taste like clams is clams. This is it. We're being punked. It's some vast strategy. I mean, who wants a mint-flavored clam?
Where do we get
Dave?
them? We'll taste test them. Let's go.
Get the heck out of here. I'm not sticking one of those in my mouth.
I only had a nickel, by the way.
Shut it. Zip it, Dave.
Previously on Beth and Dave in the Morning.
Yesterday, we brought our dog Bella to work because she had some surgery. She had this big kind of benign mass removed, so the incision is sort of a little oozy.
Yeah.
And she's in a T-shirt, so that keeps everything kind of covered and the stitches don't get snagged on anything. In the middle of the night last night, she tadpoled herself.
Huh?
She managed to get her back legs, her front legs, everything trapped and wrapped up in the T-shirt.
Beth, maybe she did that. Maybe she wasn't. What was your phrase that you called it?
Tadpoled.
Maybe she was cocooning and she did it on purpose.
Maybe she was burritoing.
This is Joey Tavernisi from Utica City FC, and you're listening to Beth and Dave on 98.7.
Hi, Joey. How are you? Rocco is an African gray parrot. He was thrown out of an animal sanctuary in England because he swore too much. Now the woman who adopted him is having to cancel all the stuff Rocco buys using Amazon Alexa while she's out. She told reporters she has to check the shopping list every day when she comes home from work and cancel the snacks and other stuff the parrot orders.
Rocco wants a girlfriend. Order girlfriend.
Beth and Dave.
27% of people said Santa should either be a woman or gender neutral.
Why do we need to rebrand Santa?
I do not know, but my question is, why are you trying to put Mrs. Claus out of a job? If Santa's gender neutral or a girl, what is Mrs. Claus doing? Huh?
Plus, then the elves are going to be next, and you're going to turn those into something else?
Oh, well,
probably?
I think we should be looking at the working conditions at the North Pole. You're telling me those elves work around the clock, no breaks, sort of captive in that factory? I think that's a real question mark.
All right, that's for another day.
We should be looking into that. And then what happens to the beard? I mean, granted, I got a couple of random hairs going on my chin here, but I don't think it's the same as Santa's beard.
My Aunt Helene had one single hair coming out of her chin years ago, by the way.
She used to hang an ornament on it.
Yes.
That's what you could do. I mean, listen, obviously, this is the craziest, most insane thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, come on.
I thought maybe the first thing would be PETA questioning the white fur on Santa's costume, like wondering, is that real fur? Where does it come from? Is it animal cruelty? Maybe you should change it with no feathers would be a not okay
Enough
too.
of PETA. We don't need to hear about PETA.
I'm just saying, aren't there more pressing, controversial issues? I think we should be looking into how much break time and whether or not, do those elves have workman's comp? Do they get breaks? Do they have health insurance? What's the situation up there?
So, Beth, we threw this out there on the Facebook page. Is there a single person?
Not a single person! And listen, just so you know, because y'all getting a little hostile, it's not our idea. We're just talking about it for the sake of discussion. Nobody in this room thinks that we should have a girl Santa Claus. Because frankly, I don't think that Mrs. Claus should be unemployed. And if you're going to be changing up Santa, you should talk to Mrs. Claus. Just saying. What do you think about this? Are you one of those folks that think maybe, progressively should be a gender neutral or a girl Santa? Santette?
Ridiculous.
St. Nicole?
Unless maybe it's a sexy girl Santa Claus. I'm just saying.
Back off, Dave. Ain't nobody coming down your chimney dressed like that. Let us know what you think. 721-0987.
Lite 98.7. Hi, what's your name?
Rachel.
Hey, Rachel, what's up?
Okay, Santa needs to stay as a man.
Yeah.
I know, right? Seriously? Come on, man. I mean, what? Poor Mrs. Claus. She'd be in for a real surprise.
We've gone too far. It's gone too far with all of the everything, with the songs, and everybody's offended by everything. We've gone way too far. And I have a 16-year-old and a 13-year-old, and they think we've gone too far with all the ridiculous songs, this and that one's offensive and all that.
Good for them. The next thing will be Virgin Mary's going to be a guy, too.
Okay, Dave.
Previously on Beth and Dave in the Morning.
All I want for Christmas is you.
Greg, what do you got?
I got to ask you a question. Are you a soprano? Are you an alto? What are you?
Technically, I've always been an alto, but I'm also not good-o.
Well, no, I was going to say I think you're a tenor. need to sing at least 10 or 12 miles away.
You've been working on that one for a while,
Thanks, Greg.
Beth and Dave
Hey, Merry Christmas!
on Lite 98.7, your Christmas music station.